What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday. Here we are back on the ADSR channel. If you don't know me, my name is Taetro, and I'm here every Friday on the ADSR channel, checking out new plugins, making music, covering some music production related topics. Hopefully you can learn something new, or hopefully we can learn something together during these streams. I think that's the optimal situation. Of course, we always try out new sample packs too, and we got a little bit of this and a little bit of that for you today because we are checking out the Firepresser plugin by United Plugins today, which of course you see that price tag, $110. However, Firepresser just happens to be the free plugin of the month with every paid purchase on the ADSR store. So if you've heard me use a pack before from the ADSR store, if you've seen me use a plugin that looks dope from the ADSR store before, which if you've tuned into a previous stream, I'm sure you have, you can get this for free. Crazy. And we're gonna get into using this. You guys know I'm not like a super technical like engineer or anything, but we're at least gonna make some music and put this compressor to the test. The gist of it is it's like it combines 4 different analog compressors and blends those signals. So I think that that's really cool. We're gonna be working in Ableton Live today. I've got a new pack that's like pretty fresh and new on the ADSR store, which I'm excited to jump into and start making music with. But I want to say hello to everybody in chat. Jock, Imperial, what's going on? Dub, Leatherneck, Fabian, Mom and Dad are in the chat. Kyle Gray Young, Groovius Maximus, what's going on? Drunken Bishop, hello. Larry Boy. And over on Facebook, we got Mohammed and Paul. Thank you for joining us today. So you all know, I know you all tuned into the producer challenge on Wednesday, and the sub for me was Alina Smith, who is a fantastic producer, and I think she really crushed it on that stream. I will be out again on next Wednesday's stream, so there will be a substitute there, but I know you all will have some good challenge entries for sure. I'll try to dip in and tune in if I can. Hi, Joelle. It's going well, Kyle. Thank you so much for asking. Demos X, what's up? Nice to see you. Peter, what's up? Nothing much. I'm getting ready for the weekend, getting ready to make some tunes. It should be a good time. But yeah, Firepresser. Well, let's use it in context. Let's build some music. Make something cool. I got my launch key 37 here today, because why not? We're supposed to be building Lush beats, cooking Lush beats, so I need some 37 keys. And we are using Ableton Live as my DAW of choice. I'll go ahead and pause that background music. Okay, I have this new pack from Ghost Project on the ADSR store called Meow. Meow is a Doja Cat inspired kit. I'm very excited for that. And of course, we will use the Firepresser plugin in context of making a track, but why don't we find some audio to work with first? As usual, we'll go over the core of the plugin, take a look at it, see what you all think, get your reaction, and then we will, of course, start making some music. But let's do this first. I'm going to just get rid of this EQ, have a nice clean audio track with nothing on it, and we are going to find a sample in this pack to work with. Hello, Samuel. Nice to have you here today. Let's find something. Bass guitar is probably good. Now, I don't doubt that some of these samples could already have some compression on them, but nonetheless, let's check out what's going on here. Let's match that tempo as well, 114. All right. Funky little bass line. I don't know if any of you listen to Doja Cat, how would you describe her music? Some of it has like a funk edge, then some of it has like a trap edge, soul, R&B, like it's all, but her voice is so great. That usually her voice distracts me from the rest of the production. So ahead of the stream, I was trying to listen and focus in on the production rather than the voice. But here we are, the Firepresser. Let's roll this and loop on that bass line. So what do we see here? UI is pretty intuitive, I would say. We've got input and output gain here. And like I said before, it is a combination of 4 different compressors. These are the names of the 4 different compressors. The Veramu 76, which is like a gritty, I guess, kind of compressor. You see a lot of plugins emulate a 76. And then Distressor D8160 as well. You can reorder these where they go in the signal chain. And you'll notice that they're each color coded. Red, green, yellow, blue. So if you only wanted to use a single one, like just the distressor, you could crank that all the way to just the distressor. When you put it in the corners, you're only activating one. But obviously, I think this is a cool UI choice. The blending of the colors represents the blend between the different compressors. Very interesting approach. It's not like your standard stock compressor, obviously. It's when you're looking for some kind of, I don't know, it's just not a stock compressor. That's what I'll say. I don't know how to put it. More character, I guess. We've got some bass presets here. Why don't we throw on smooth? Why don't we try the 3 of these presets actually and just see what actually happens. Oh, I gotta exit this. I can bring the track level up as well in case y'all need some more volume. Matt says about to grab it with a plugin. Awesome. Okay, smooth preset followed by blend it all together. Well, we ended up on the drums. Let's go back to bass. All right, so here we're leaning them a little bit more to the left. 76 generally does add more grit, and obviously leaning towards the distressor as well. So we're hearing that heaviness. And then medium pushes a little more to the distressor. So as we've scrolled through these we've seen some things change. One thing to note is we do have a dry wet knob. So I guess essentially this is a way to set up a parallel compressor without having to load it up on another track, do some parallel processing. Can of course crank it all the way to wet. We've got turbo. Speaking of adding some dirt, obviously that's going the extreme route on the distressor there. Saturator. How analog can we get? Digital distortion is usually very obvious, so like when something's trying to emulate analog, looking at the saturator, any kind of distortion like that is a good way to kind of judge its character. We have attack and release, as well as some EQ, and we can link, I believe this links the output. I'm not sure if this links actually. Oh, well, you let me know in the chat. It doesn't link the levels of the compressors at all. So I'm not sure what that links. I wish I had a little. Oh, I can oh, look at all these cool settings. I can even make it bigger or smaller. That's not what I wanted. There we go. We love that. Okay, but if we bypass, and now let's hopefully hear that bounce. Does Taetro have a video of how he set up his standard template? No, but I talk about it in streams. So if you just hang around long enough, I'll talk more about it. It's constantly evolving. Coloration is a good word, Leatherneck. It's like, I guess the use of color in this is good. Yeah, because that word coloration, you're really changing the character of the sound, not just compressing it, you know? Let's continue on. We could use this, we could listen to this bass forever, but I think we should definitely build some stuff. I want to build some drums because it would be fun to check out the Firepresser on some drums. So I'm actually going to get rid of this bass line. I don't think I want to use this bass line for the basis of the track. But where's the harm in it, you know? Should we just build it off this bass line? Why not? It's a good bass line to start with anyway. All right, so here we are on our drums track. Let me go back into the sample packs folder. And drum one shots. Here we go. Pick through some kicks. Ooh, I like that. All right, which one did I say I like? I also have my thing reversed, so let's fix that. All right, I like 20. I like that crispiness on top. Let's try to interlock with this bass line for sure. Of course, we need a snare. Clap snare. I'll use that to accent something. I'm going to throw that there, but turn it off for now. Plugin is very innovative and has a nice distortion. Yeah, like I said, that's the #1 thing for if you're creating an analog emulating plugin. That's a dead giveaway if you did a good job or not, is if the saturation of the distortion is good. Oof. Let's get this on beat 2. And let's bring the drums down a bit. Maybe a shorter, snappier snare for the initial groove. And we're going to need some perks. Of course, let's see what we have for percussion here. Ooh, lots of little weird things. I think I can use that. I actually might build a top loop before we go any further. Oh my gosh, these are out of this world. That's fine. Yeah, let me see what I can build in terms of a top loop here with these three. I'm actually going to mute the kick and mute the snare. I've been doing this more lately instead of like using a stock top loop or something. Not stock, but just a random top sample. I've been trying to build my own out of these percussion samples. I like this, but I think I gotta change this out. Let's find one more subtle sound. I like that. And I might want to reverse this. Let's get creative with these samples, because why not? What are your all's weekend plans? Let me know in a comment. Are you making music this weekend? Are you taking it easy? What is the plan? Groups and groups. Let's group this collection of percussion. Give it a different color so it's not confusing. All right, let's keep going. I need something on that downbeat, I guess. And I want to put this on its own track so I can level it. It's a little bit loud right now. I want this to be less loud than everything else. Cool. Let's keep going. I'm just going to kind of reorder some of these things to create an interesting pattern. Not do that there. Let's do this here. Beat 4. We're going to have snares in this too to lay down our back beat. Maybe one more sample will do us good. We're already using 13, I think. No, we're not. 14 just sounds like 13. All right, let's just get a repeated pattern going here and see what we come up with. I'll work in 4 bars for now, so we're not doing this 8 bars long. That's too busy. Simpler. I actually kind of like that. I'm gonna get rid of that, and we'll do hi-hats. I forgot that there was hi-hats in this. And let's get a 4 to the floor bass line going to kind of anchor us. gonna cook something up for the producer challenge. Nice. I'm trying to figure out what orange means. Hey, at least you don't have to rhyme something with orange. I just want that to lead right into. Get rid of that. Right into bar 2. All right, let's layer that top loop there. Get some snare rolls. Yeah. I'll just use that for now. All right, let's just keep rolling. I'm gonna put the Firepresser on here just to see what we can do with this percussion loop, but maybe first we get like a steady hi-hat pattern. Just a half that. So close. And we'll do this, like this half speed kind of thing, but we'll send it to delay. Cool. Interesting. Oh, Alina is back subbing next week. That's great. Y'all are going to have a good time with her for sure. Here we go. This bass line is really grooving. All right, on the drums, as we said. Get rid of that little echo snare. We don't need that. Firepresser. Let's gritty these drums up. They're a little clean, right? Plugins, Firepresser. So we do have a bunch of presets here, of course. Blend it all together. Just gonna scroll through some of these. $10 coffees. I could use 10 coffees for sure. I could continue to drink coffee all day. Leatherneck says music all weekend. That's what I like to hear. Ooh, this is interesting. We're cranking that saturator. I almost kind of like that. It's a little extra, no? But bypass? I don't know. I like something about that. What do you guys think of that? Powerful? Powerful as F. I wonder what they mean by F. Punchy. I don't know. I think I'm going to use this preset. I think I like it. I'm dialing back a little bit on some of the punch, but I like it. If I'm going to be honest, though, I might slow the tempo down and get rid of the bass line. And I will EQ out some lows in the top loops that we made. I guess if you can call it a top loop. Send it to some delay. And add some erosion to the top of that too. So a little bit of noise on top. All right, I need chords, my friends. I need chords. And the good thing about this pack that we're using today is it has serum presets in it, which I love. I don't know how many serum users we have out there. It's a synth that I use a lot, especially when I'm going for more modern contemporary production sounds. Oh, cool pad sound. Ah. Oh, nice respace. Hold on, let me just look what we have here. Xylophone, what do we have for that? Nice. Go back. I just want to look at some of these first so I know what I have to work with. Analog pad. I want to try working with the analog pad. Hi, James Murley. Lunchtime stream for you. Happy lunchtime. That's dirty. Do I have Firepresser on this? Oh yeah, I do. Okay. Let's work with that then. Since we have it. Interesting. It has guitar presets, vocal presets. I might run it through a guitar preset or something like. You know. I like what that's adding to it. It kind of is bringing out a little bit of the reflections and the reverb in the preset and adding a little bit of grit, but I'm going to pull back on the dry wet a little bit. I think that's pretty good. Excited for Alina's stream next week. What is that supposed to mean, James? Huh? You like Alina on the Wednesday streams? Is that it? Just get this very simple chord progression going. Hi, Superman. Sheep's going okay, I would say. 8 out of 10. All right, I did not want you to overlap there, but here we go. I don't know. I like the upper octave better. But now I'm also finding that I want the tempo to come up again. Or maybe not. Maybe I want to go a little lower. Don't be jealous, Taetro. You're just as sassy as she is. That's good to know. No, she's great. That's just awesome that she's on this channel now. Because she has her own channel, and I have learned a lot from her channel. I didn't mean to do that little offbeat snare thing, but I'll take it. Just putting this little reverberated clap thing on Beats Tune 4. We need another synth because right now it's kind of dragging a little bit, but we can spice it up a little bit, I think. User, back to the presets, meow presets, 808s. I just want to hear what these 808s sound like because I don't know if I'm going to use them yet. I heard you all found some loopholes in the previous production challenge, by the way, too. The whole no drums thing turned out to be a little drums heavy, I would say. I need a good bounce on this 808. Let me see if I can come up with it. Dun, dun. I'll take that little bounce for now. I kind of made these legato, but now I'm not sure. Just took out a couple notes, because space is what makes the bounce. Okay, now something's coming together. These hi-hats are bothering me though. Maybe it's just a... All right. Back to the presets. I like the Ghost Projects pack because they're super focused on a particular like artist, and you don't have a lot of companies out there making packs that are like following the trends of sounds. I could have used that. All right, we already have the 808 though. I don't want to get... That's a nice bass. I do think I can make something out of this, but it's gonna have to come down in the mix. A little bit of delay on this. I really like that sound. Let's go ahead and just lay that down. All right, that's easy, that's easy. Or maybe, I wonder if there's another note that could fit in there. Let me overdub it. Turn the overdub record on. I'm just gonna put like this repeated note at the top. For real this time though. 2, 3, 4. Okay, let's quantize that because I know I was playing a little off. Interesting, the Doja Cat song that, like her most recent single that has SZA featured on it, it has, if you listen to just like the first 4 bars, the intro, you can hear the influence of lo-fi hip-hop beats on the broader pop music space. Because there's a lot of songs coming out now that have that typical lo-fi guitar sound to start with, and eventually they evolve into something more, right? But you can tell that a bit of it is coming from like that influence of the lo-fi beats world, which I think is cool to see. But of course, like the lo-fi beats world's influenced by so many genres before it. It's just all coming full circle, I think. right. I'm just sidechaining, but not too heavily for this. I want to play with the tempo again a little bit. Just drive it a little bit more. I mean, even that change from 95 to 102. All right, I wonder if we could put a fill on the end of it. There's a lot of, like, you see Ghost Project, Ghost Project, a lot of different packs here. Like this one is Ariana Grande inspired, which is very, very cool. So lots of stuff here, but I'm gonna look for some maybe like more typical trap snares. So snare claps. Because I want to add a little fill at the end here. I'd be sleeping on like doing little fills at the end of the phrases. So let me just focus on that. I need to make the grid smaller. Da 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 da. I think it's all getting eaten by the kick a little bit. And maybe there's space to do a couple more little snare fills in here. I'm not going to put it on the same track, though. Let's go ahead and put it up here. All right. And we got to bring it way down in the mix, I think. Oh, I forgot that we have this pretty low in the mix, too. All right. All right, give me a nice open hi-hat, somebody. I think this, that's construction kits, drum loops, one-shots, hi-hats. Yeah, a couple little reverse hi-hats will do us well, I think. Reverse. Let me just try this out. We're making a really like sparkly, magical track here, I guess. Let's see if we can add some edge to it in a minute. Oh, let me revise that. I want that to go to beat 4. Grid off. Beat 4, please. And I'll add a stronger snare on the all right, if that's going to lead up to beat 4, I think this snare has to hit on beat 4. So instead, I'm going to have this go there. All right. Now we're kind of rocking and rolling here on something. Let me pull back on the chords for a second. What's up, William C? No worries on being late. All right, I do feel the groove here, so that's good. It's kind of like a beachy vibe, I guess. Had a work-related meeting. No worries, no worries. Superman says, ripping on other types of music is lame, but ripping on my own work helps me grow. I agree. I just think with any genre, even if it's like not the thing you want to listen to all the time, which of course we all have those genres, certain things I don't want to listen to all the time. But there's something to learn from, I think, pretty much every genre. Like, I know you guys hear me talk all the time about being a big K-pop fan. Even if you're not, even if like you can't get into it, there's just so much to learn. Like the stuff that's happening in the production of those tracks, it's like unbelievable. I've learned so much just from my exposure to that world. on the production side of things. All right, I just want a very basic, like that's fine, because I like that it's a snare clap. I just need something like more dry on the 2s and 4s. Because I have that in the background snare thing happening. So I'm gonna just keep this going. Duplicate this all the way through. It's fine, 4 bars. I gotta do that. Cut. You know what I mean? That's where it is. That. I think I gotta get rid of this one to do. Oh no, it just goes here. That's what it is. All right, now we're dancing, my friends. I like that our tempo's been all over the place too. But we're dancing. Ooh, I just had the thought. We have this 808. But what do you say we add Firepresser to it? Which is, again, the free plugin of the month with every paid purchase on the ADSR store. So you could get yourself this sample pack and get yourself Firepresser for free. So what is a brutal bass preset? Oh, it's punching through. And these are not my bass heavy headphones, so I don't think I'm blasting through too much, but it is adding a little oomph to this 808 for sure. Peter said boom. So you guys are hearing the boom on your end for sure, which I don't mind at all. I just wonder how much of the bounce it's taking away. So I might dial back the dry wet a little bit. I wonder if I almost simplify these chords with that heavy side chain. So let me just here, instead of deleting that, let me be reasonable and just move this over here. So I crank that side chain all the way up. I'm gonna bring the threshold down and bring the gain up. And it's gonna be super heavy, but now if I hold chords, it'll be like a super pumping sound. Here we go. Yeah, I like that a lot better. I like that. What do you guys think of that sound? I think that's a little bit better. 2, 3, 4. Let's keep it going. All right. I don't know how we got here, but we got here, folks. So hope you're enjoying it. Let's go user. So Firepresser is already free, and then there's a coupon code in the chat. We love that. I love that Taetro meow code. There you go. 15% off sounds and samples. Get a discount and get Firepresser free. There you go. Okay. I want to keep going. I think we don't have a lead or anything yet. What is this lead sound in here? Sure. Oh, let's play the loop. We're definitely gonna have to make it fit in the space, right? So let's get rid of lows, add some reverb, and throw the sidechain on here. I almost like that little bit of a lower sound. Let me try to play it up an octave. Yeah, if we can get like a super shimmery, reverby type sound here. Let me get the high cut. Very bright. Doesn't need to be 7 seconds long. High quality, good. And you know what? We're using Firepresser on everything. Who can stop me? I'm not going to need it to be like overly compressed, but let me see what these add. It is a little bit like a lead guitar. Acoustic guitar, clean guitar, guitar. Perfect. I'll take it. Dial back, dry, wet. Do we push more to the stress? No, I don't think so. Do we push more to the saturator? Let me just hear what that sounds like in context. I do think I'm going to want... I actually think I want this compressor to come before the reverb. That works a lot better for me. How do you guys like that? It's a little bit of an 80s kind of sound, I think. Let's try it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oof. Okay. That whole blending it over and leaving those notes held down, I think that is what is like allowing those pitches to blend over each other. Now, I did get a little crazy with the velocity. Sorry. Back to the screen. You can see that that note is, no, which note is that? Yeah. It's peeking over everything. Oh, it's like a little double hit. Interesting. Just bring everything down a little bit velocity wise. Don't need to get too crazy. I noticed it left a note out there. And this one? Do I go heavy sidechain on this? Nah. Let's let it float a little bit on its own. And I also wonder if the sidechain comes before the reverb. I'm torn on that. I think what it is I'll now send this to the reverb, the return reverb. Okay. Let me drop the drums real quick. Let's drop it all back in. I don't know how we got here, but we got here. I just duplicated that so we could potentially add one more layer, but I will try to throw Firepresser on the master channel because there is a kind of glue setting that could fit well. Big piano. Must have put that file in the wrong place. That's a nice sound. I really love these sounds. Yeah, I like that. It's a great sound. Oh, drop a bass. Let's just play with this for a second. Oh, I have like a ton of reverb on this. Epic sound right there. Yeah, you guys get it. A lot of cool presets in this pack. All right, back to our groove here. One thing I want to do, I'm actually gonna keep that compressor off, but turn this rack on and boost my lows a little bit on the drum rack to get a little more punch out of that kick. Mute our lead there for a minute. And now let's go back to Firepresser. Let's throw it on the master. I'm expecting a lot of warmth. That's what I'm getting out of this, that there's a fair amount of warmth. All right, glue one. Let's just kind of scroll through these glue compressor settings and see what it's like. Let's bypass. Wow, I think that does a really good job. It kind of tames the bass a little bit. Would you agree? Let's go to glue 2. I want to just quickly switch back and forth so we can see the dry wet is moving. The blending of the different compressors is changing. Output gain changed. Subtle variations. One more time. Let's go to glue 3. This is like a slightly dirtier version, which I kind of like a lot. But I think the glue number 1 was the cleanest. Glue 4. Back to a cleaner sound, more round. Whoa. Kick punch, I could add that to the kick. I might try that in a minute. Some mojo. Too much mojo. These are cool. Overall, I don't know. Glue 1 seems to be the safest bet. I mean, it's dialed back to 30% on the dry wet, which is fine. We like a subtle plugin, a subtle, you know, sound change. But what if I do put that kick preset? I know I'm just going crazy, but obviously we're just demoing Firepresser. I don't know that I would actually put it on every single one of these instruments, but it's good to hear it in context, right? Kick drum, no, where was it? It was on master. Now we could use kick punch here on the kick, even though it's meant for the master track, and just see what's happening here. Yeah, no, actually that kind of eats it. It definitely seems to bring out that attack a lot. But I didn't realize that we had presets specifically for the kick drum. Give me some punch. I wonder if let's swap out this kick and let's just try it on a different kick sound because we have a little bit of time anyway. Make sure you take advantage of that coupon code that ADSR dropped in the chat so you can get yourself a pack or something, 15% off, and then get the plugin for free. Crazy. All right, where am I at? Meow. Construction kit. No. Where's the oh yeah, it's under bonus content. Kick. Yeah. Let's use that heavier kick for now because we used the kind of a lighter one initially. Just want to make sure this is properly placed. And then let's just duplicate it across. Hold on, that's messy. All right, go away, Firepresser, for a minute. Make sure that's right there on the 2. Now we should be good. This will work. Duplicates. Oh, still not. Okay. We just paste it onto every... I could have put it on its own track as well. Go ahead and just delete this. All right, we're just replacing this kick with a more robust kick, and then we're going to just check in with the Firepresser and see how it goes. Oh, I think my initial kick pattern was a little ahead. Oh, interesting. Maybe that guy was right. Maybe I do need 10 cups of coffee. That's okay. We survived. Just duplicate it across. Here we go. Oh yeah, this is like a much punchier kick. Turn on Firepresser. They all... Is this bypass? No. They all seem to really want to bring out that attack. Parallel mojo. I like that it keeps using the word mojo. This one sounds kind of the best. I might push more towards the 76 for this. Compressor 2. Yeah. Or these just have a snappy attack. But you can see like swapping out the kick like that's not always the best idea because it will affect your if you've sidechained everything like I have, you know. But yeah, let me just get rid of that for a minute. Oh, did I keep the... Oh, no. Yeah, let me just get rid of that one for now. And let's just let this rock without a kick. Now, nothing sidechained. Like that. All right, I could swap out kicks all day, folks, but you kind of get it, right? Firepresser does a lot. It's a unique kind of compressor. So if you're looking for just a different approach or to add some character to your sound, you can get pretty far with the Firepresser. We put it on the master. We put it on the synths. This new sample pack was fun. I still am thinking I want to keep pumping up the tempo. But I don't know. I guess 102 sounds pretty good. It keeps me moving. I'm going to listen to more Doja Cat and see if I can understand a little bit more about the production, because there's something about the production that's definitely like light and airy. but still hits hard. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna subtract a little bit of this melody sound out. Where's that ringing coming from? There it is. Awesome. The University of Memphis is finally teaching studio recording rather than just all classical music. Yeah, music schools got to catch up. Like universities and colleges and stuff, they have a tough time adapting because they're so like entrenched in like archaic curriculum. But that's a rant for another day. You know what? Let's do one more thing before we go. I'm actually going to swap this 808 for like a, let's add a different kind of bass line or something, because why not? Let's go into the presets, because I know there's a couple other bass sounds in this folder. Bass guitar. Love that. Next. Break bass, drop bass, bright keys. I really like the Reese. It's so wide. I turned Firepresser off for now because it was kind of set for that 808. Have a good rest of the day at work, James. I like this bouncy bass thing we got going. Yeah, I like that kind of bounce right there. Let me see if I can just recreate that one more time. Two different approaches to a bass line, I guess. I'm just gonna level out those velocities. All right. And there we go. This was fun. It was a struggle at the start, I think. I had to find that inspiration first, but maybe you all have had similar moments. I think it would have been really easy just to like scrap it and move on, you know, like starting with an idea. We started with that percussion stuff, which like really didn't work, and I was just kind of forcing it to work. But when you move on from it and you just go get into some simpler ideas, like even think about how this project started, right? Like this project started with like this, first of all, like a weird audio bass line that we built some drums around, and it really wasn't inspiring me, even though it's a perfectly good bass line sample. Maybe on another day it would inspire me. Then added these like top loop samples, which I had a different idea in mind, but I wasn't getting the sound that I wanted. So just cutting that and then swapping out that bass line and saying, no, that's not really working out. Let me start with some chords. But then think about how it evolved from there. This got us kicked off with like a progression and kind of an initial rhythm and groove. We were even at a slower tempo. But all this to say is that ended up getting scrapped too. So like sometimes it's okay. You don't have to like hold on to all the things that are making you not love the track that you're working on. It doesn't mean throw in the towel and close it out and start something new. I knew that I could at least preserve the drums and build something cool off of them, which I think at the end of the day, the drums are probably my favorite part of this. Just the different bounces and the different hits. So then eventually we start building other things. You say, okay, that chord sound is good, but let's take away the groove and add that heavy sidechain. We found some other sounds to go with it. This bass line didn't come till the very end, but yeah, all this is to say, just keep, like, you're working on your projects, just keep going. Figure out the thing that is working and stick with that, but don't let something that's not working derail your whole process, you know? Think about that going into the weekend, as a lot of you who have said you're making music this weekend. So think about that. Don't like keep your workflow going. Even if something isn't working great in the moment, that's okay. Roll with it. Go on to the next thing, because you'll find something else that works and they can cut the other thing. Or you can find a way to improve it. All that good stuff for sure. But yes, make sure you check out Firepresser because it is free this month with any paid purchase on the ADSR store. It's a great, very interesting compressor, unlike any compressors you have in your library. I'm fairly confident in saying that. And then that new Doja Cat inspired pack by Ghost Project. Or check out one of the many other, I keep bumping the mic, sorry guys. Check out one of the many other sample packs available on the ADSR store as well, because I use a lot of them all the time. So if you've heard me do stuff on a stream here, it's likely with a plugin or a sample pack from the ADSR store. I'm here every Friday on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and turn notifications on so you don't miss a future stream. There's also other amazing streams happening on this channel like all week long. So usually I'm here for the Wednesday production challenge, but I am out next week. You will have the amazing Alina Smith with you. You are in very good hands. She's a very amazing producer. And then there's other great sessions coming up, which maybe ADSR will put in the chat one more time so you all can know what's happening. For me, you can follow me on my YouTube channel, youtube.com/Taetro, Taetro. I've got track reviews coming up tomorrow on my channel. So if you're a channel member or if you're thinking about becoming one, you can do that. KAAFAA, how many hours or minutes you put for making music in a session? I don't know, it depends. I can get a pretty decent track out in like 90 minutes. And that's just getting the ideas laid out and getting a basic arrangement done. I think that's if I'm working fast. Of course, it can happen way faster. It can happen way slower. But I found that 90 minutes is a good chunk of time to really get a track fleshed out on the timeline. It says, Alina Smith is awesome, awesome, awesome. Yes, I agree. But yes, it's okay. You can come. I was just kidding with James earlier. Of course, Alina is great. All the presenters on this channel are great. You forgot to put notifications on? Don't forget. All right, everybody, this stream will be available later. So if you caught the end, if you want to go back to the beginning and watch me kind of fail miserably to build something, but end up with this kind of decent end product, make sure you do that. So see you again next Friday, but stay tuned on this channel for more streams coming up. Check out the ADSR store if you need some inspiration this weekend. You want to get some more sounds, samples, plugins, etc. You definitely got to check that out. All right, my friends, I will see you all. If you're a subscriber on my channel, I'll see you all on stream tomorrow. New starting screen reveal. And yeah, that's it. Follow me on Instagram as well, at Taetro, Taetro. Talk to you all soon. That's going to be it. This has been Taetro for ADSR. Have a good one.